Hello and welcome to the New Age Geek channel. If you're new here, build an inclusive space for people of all walks of life through the power of friendship, magic, and tabletop role-playing games. Tonight we have Forging Fate Season 2, Shifting Sands. This is a Tal'dorei Reborn campaign in which we are running two tables, telling one story, and you get to watch as how these stories interact across a two-table long plot. Yep. As you can see, we have character art. It is now on the screen. You can enjoy the line art that has been done for them, and we are waiting for them to get official coloring, but I wanted to put something there because the red circles look stupid. That being said, if you're watching us on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. It helps the channel. We love it. Especially comment. Like, what's a good comment thing? Comment. What's the thing? If you could, Doug, game, what?
If you could have infinite bacon, but no games, or games, infinite games, but no games, what would you pick?
There you go. That's the question.
Comment down below.
Let us know.
Great question.
That being said, Soncraft is our music, is audio provided by. Check them out. They do cool stuff, and the music is better than Monument or whatever it is, because I had Monument and it didn't work out for me. So Soncraft's better.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, heard it here first. Let's see. I think NAG is our discount code for Soncraft, so try that. NAG. I think that's what does it. If not, let me know, because I could be wrong. That being said, I've got nothing else. Let's dive into tonight's episode of Forging Fates. Okay, so picking up where we last left off, I believe Marvel, you are going to give us the recap for last week's episode.
Yes, I will give the recap. I am contractually obligated, not held at gunpoint. A couple things happened. We arrived on Corel at the start of last session, and the first thing we kind of did was make our way to the southwestern part of the city in the bazaar to visit Marvel's clinic, generously named. After kind of doing a pit stop there, the party went to look around for Daimalek, the dwarf who may or may not have attacked us with automatons from a distance. And so we had both Marvel and Fog, who kind of jaunted off towards the Sigil District, and we had Mac and Abe, who went to the Step Aside Tavern and booked the place to stay for the night. While that was happening, Marvel and Fog eventually found Daimalek in the Terrace Schoolhouse. The duo kind of interrogated him using possible torture methods, you'll have to watch and find out, and learned he knew fuck all about anything ever outside of how the things are built, because he builds them, and what the orbs are, because he builds them. Shortly after that interrogation, not torture kind of situation, Mac and Abe would eventually show up due to a helpful sending stone Fog was given. And they proceeded to kick the shit out of poor Daimalek for a brief period of time, before Daimalek was then possessed by some great god creature thing, we don't know exactly what. It immediately blasted their way out of this poor schoolhouse and flew off into God knows where, in the process nearly killing Abe. Just because, Abe wanted to stop him, and that's never going to go well. After that situation, the party kind of split. We had Marvel run the fuck back to his clinic, because he likes his clinic. And everybody else headed back to the Step Aside Tavern, where they finished up the night. But as Mac was giving a great performance they had promised to the Tavern Keep, Abe and Fog were approached by the one, the only High Seer of Oncorel, Amarasha. And then the GM evilly faded us to black, so we had like one line, and that was the end of the session. And that is where I assume we're picking up.
Okay. Real quick. F No Mayo. Art is provided by Clara Fang. She has been the art for the New Age Geek channel for several years now. She does amazing work. You can find her on Instagram, so go check her out. She does awesome work. That being said, let us dive into tonight's episode of... Well, apparently I fucked up our cameras. I apologize, everyone. That was my bad. I was opening up tabs. Let's dive into tonight's episode of Forging Fate. That brings us back into the Step Aside Tavern. You guys fucked me up. What is it? Step Inside?
Yes,
You guys-
it's
we
the
have
step
slip
aside
inside.
tavern.
We
We have
No!
said
Step
so many
Inside.
names now.
It is the Slip and Slide Tavern, and no revisionist history is allowed.
As we enter into the tavern, and pull in, because we never pull out, to
Jesus.
It's the Slip Inside Tavern. Yeah, you can't change it now.
the crimson-skinned tiefling, her eyes milky white from as whatever gift she has seems to have taken her vision. The gold markings that decorate her skin prominent amongst the elegant robes that she wears. And even in this tavern, she sticks out a little bit. But as she lays a hand on you, Abe, and mentions that you travel with the daughter, we slide back into this night. As you are singing in the distance, Mac, you instinctively notice that Abe has been approached, as well as Fog.
I'm gonna traipse my way over there, still trying to entertain the crowd.
Yep.
We travel with a daughter. I don't know about the daughter.
Has she not told you?
What are you implying?
So proud of you.
What are you implying?
That the beautiful and alluring Miss Mac, as you call her, is more important than you know.
No, I'm aware of that.
Are you? Mr. Abrama?
You seem to know much more about us than we do of you.
Oh, well, I figured you had some sense on you. I am the High Sierra Marasha.
And how could me and my good friend here help you tonight?
I think a conversation is all that may be necessary for tonight. Though tomorrow things may change.
Well,
Are
I am
you-
all ears, my friend.
Are you an honorable man, Mr. Abrama?
I like to think so.
There may come a time when you are required to make difficult choices for the world. Is that something you are willing to do?
I guess it always depends on the choice.
Could you sacrifice your friends for the greater good?
Depends on which friend.
The fuck?
Not you.
Yes. Yes, Mr. Fogg, not you.
I don't like that question.
It is a very loaded question.
I believe you've seen a little glimpse of your friend's lineage today.
Yes.
there are darkness coming for the entire world. And she is vulnerable. And if they are able to get their hands on her, she will be used to help bring fire to the world, destruction, and an all-encompassing dark. An erasure of all existence. And if that were to happen, the only way to stop it may be for you to kill your friend.
This is not pleasant drinking conversation, my friend.
Oh, I don't drink.
I do.
Would you care to take this to a more private venue?
I think that's probably wise.
I'm happy to accompany you. And she kind of reaches a hand out for you to grasp.
I take her hand.
Okay. Mr. Fogg, would you care to accompany us as well? Your futures are tied to theirs.
I just give a nod.
She's blind, so she can't see that. So she still looks at you expectantly.
So you knew that we were fighting. You knew that there was an imp. You knew all these things, but you can't see that I would nod to you in agreement?
I mean, I can tell that the answer to my question would be yes, because I've foreseen it. But I don't see you specifically nodding in this moment.
Okay, so you knew it was a yes. Sorry, it was a test to see if you were spying. Because you know all of these things, but you can't see.
You do understand the name High Seer, correct? You do understand the implications behind the seer word in that?
Well, normally, high seers from where I'm from are the ones in the trees that watch out for the rest of the tribe.
I don't mean like physically high, like a elevated position. High is in a sense of nobility.
That makes sense. Then yes.
I like you, Fogg.
Good hear.
Mr. Abarama, please, if you'd escort me to a location where we can speak more frankly.
Are there any like rooms in the back, or like a private, more VIP sitting area, or like a quieter space kind of thing?
In this building, let me just double check. This is pretty small of a location. You get the sense that this is, especially the way you've looked at it from outside, there is, what you see is what you get, unless there's something a little bit less reputable going on. The way this whole district is, that's kind of like, you get the sense that if there is something, there will be something.
I am more new to the city, so I think it's probably best that you pick the place. I'll guide you there.
Mr. Cash. Yes, yes, lady, my lady. Would you be so kind as to allow us entry into the room for your private meetings? Of course, my lady. Sir, if you'd please step this way. And kind of lifts up a little bit of the bar to allow you to pass behind.
I go.
And kind of...
As I do, I kind of glance over at Mac and give like a raised eyebrow.
I momentarily, not falter, but like on kind of the flip of a dime, I change to much slower, more somber music, just in case, just in case, if something takes a turn.
Sure. Roll me a perception check, Mac.
Dinky dinky. Dirty 20.
You see where she was sitting, a small stone kind of placed on the counter.
I'm gonna dance my cute little ass right over to it and take it off the counter
Okay.
and slips it into my pockets.
Okay. Abe and Fog, as you are kind of led in the back by Morrow, you see he kind of shoves a bit of this cooking area. It's actually on a small platform, and you see his hand kind of reach down towards the fire, grabbing a hold of this hot stone and pulls it back. You can hear the sound of his flesh sizzling as he does so. And you see a staircase that leads down. He quickly kind of waves you all on.
I carefully guide her down the stairs.
And she kind of...
I will follow.
You feel her kind of grip your arm a little bit more tightly as you are heading downstairs. But that is you eventually make your way down to a slightly large-ish room that there are tables there. There is a bit of fire kind of off to the side that comes down from that upper area and spreads along these like shaft to various areas that are connected with these braziers that light the entire area. You also see a bit of rune magic kind of etched across the top. And you can, both of you go roll Arcana checks for me if you'd like.
Rolled low for a 17.
12.
Okay, with a 17, I would say you get the sense, looking at it, that there seems to be some sort of quieting spell applied to the roof of this area that doesn't allow sound to travel between the two.
Won't say anything. I'll just like look at it and okay.
Not necessarily the most suspicious thing, considering this seems like a secret room. You know, you get the sense that's probably relatively standard operating. You feel her kind of hold a hand out to try and find a chair or something, and as her hand grips on one of the backs of a stool, she pulls it out and sits down.
I kind of take a couple steps back and lean up against a wall.
If you don't mind, I have, and you see her pull a small stone out of her pocket. I've laid a sending stone for your friend above, and if my visions are correct, she's already found it, and she will be privy to these conversations, if that's okay with you.
That's fine with me. I'm surprised it's okay with you.
Well, she should know what her future has in store for her. But she has choices to make as well. Cam, I'm sorry, Mac, you feel a small vibration in your pocket as the sending stone that is there is attempting to transmit information, but it's in your pocket, and you are singing. You cannot hear it.
But I can feel it vibrating, right?
You feel it vibrating a little bit, yes, as like the sound of voices coming out of it.
I'm going to I'm gonna take a 5-minute break, folks. I'll be right back. And I'm gonna just sit down at the bar with like my ear close enough to this sending stone.
Okay. No. Mr. Abarama, Mr. Fogg, and Miss Mac, if you are there and listening, I believe we have things to discuss. Today was an interesting day for you, was it not?
I'd say so.
You have found something that has been lost for many, many years. You familiar with the calamities that have happened in Vasselheim and in Tal'dorei? The rising of the Titans there?
Might have heard a thing or two.
What you have seen today could lead to a similar calamity here. If that thing was to be reunited with its body.
By thing, you mean the sword?
Yes. It is the soul of the ancient Titan.
Does it have a name?
It does. The creature's name is Gale. Go ahead.
Joe, como se escribe? You said Gale?
Yes.
Gayle or just Gale?
Gale.
Okay.
Is the body of the Titan like an actual Titan? Or is it another thing walking around thinking it's a mortal or a normal man?
When the gods struck down the primordials, they were all sealed or killed in various places. Vasselheim, if you have been there before, would have seen the earth when there, which is why when they returned its soul to its body, Vasselheim was destroyed in the process. The Fireblade was returned to Ignis's soul, body, in the Iron Throne seat in Tal'dorei, which is why that the volcano erupts to this day. Unfortunately, or fortunately, Gale's body is made of wind, so finding it has been difficult, to say the least. But if the sword is here, the body is probably not far behind.
So what does this have to do with Miss Mac?
There is something pulling the strings behind this reuniting of the primordials. An entity called Moloch. Go ahead.
Spelling, please.
Molock. Or is it H? It's H, yeah.
Okay.
Moloch seeks to unseat Mac's father. And he has been amassing power for decades now. If he can bind himself to these creatures as he did the Chained Oblivion. He will be unstoppable. He already nearly is.
Not to be blunt, but that thing kind of kicked our asses. What do you want us to do?
I would prefer you protect her, because she will be targeted. But to do that, you'll need to be stronger. My intention is to make you stronger, Mr. Abarama.
It is already my job to protect her, so if I need to be stronger, then I'll be stronger. What do you offer?
A series of tasks. And I will forge you into a warrior capable of defeating these forces.
A familiar statement.
I need you to be a blade, Mr. Abarama.
I prefer a hammer.
The analogy stands.
Very well.
Mr. Fogg, you already are a weapon.
Oh. Sure.
But if you are willing to point your powers in a way that's capable of saving the world, I would love for you to be a part of this task as well.
I'll help. I don't know Mac well enough to give my life for her,
No,
but
I don't
I can
expect
help.
you to. You have greatness in your future, Mr. Fogg, if you are willing to embrace it.
Make us stronger by doing tasks.
Yes.
Would any of these tasks mean leaving the city?
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Fogg, there are weapons that have been forged to hurt and to kill, and then there are weapons that are forged to protect. I need you to be that protector. And she reaches out a hand and touches your skin.
Instantly, Fog hops back, like just staring at her. I haven't stopped looking bandaged to eye, and like just staring.
I have faith in you, Mr. Fogg.
Don't do that again, but I'll do what you ask.
My
You seem
point
kind.
was, you are not dangerous to those that you seek to protect.
How close am I to Abe? Like, Abe, how far are you? Like, I walked in and stopped.
I took her to the chair and then took a step back and leaned against the wall. So I don't know the.
Yeah, you're probably about 10-ish feet away from him.
I'm gonna walk over and attempt to put a hand on Abe.
I don't flinch away.
Yeah, the effect goes there.
Fuck. Okay. It's just a con save. I think it's 14.
I was just like, this is gonna go great. This is gonna go fantastic.
Acid, right?
It's poison.
Poison.
Oh no.
Please tell me.
Oh god.
3? This?
You're a monk.
Yeah, I was about to say
I
you're
just rolled
wrong.
really bad. I rolled a
Okay.
Damn.
Well, I mean, we can fix this. Somebody has the cure for poison. You are poisoned, though.
I'm upstairs.
I know who has the cure for poison.
Well, now that you're poisoned, cool. You only took. Let me roll. I don't even want to. Now I don't trust her.
She didn't seem affected when she touched you.
Okay, you only took 10 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Only 10. We're level 4.
It's a 2d8.
Third
so,
of my health. What?
After like standing there and like being very comfortable with you touching me, I just like take a second and I'm just like.
She gently reaches a hand out and touches you, Abe, and removes the poison from you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, somebody has to have lesser restoration. It's like someone's gonna have it.
I for some reason thought I had something for poison, but I don't see it.
Yeah.
That's at a later monk level. I know
Okay.
you get that.
Mhm.
And
It's like
tieflings.
it's 12 or something.
Tieflings, the fun thing about them is we become resistant and eventually immune to being poisoned.
Nice. That is good.
All these people out here just use a fucking antidote. Come on, boys.
Still don't touch me because I resistance. I push through that. That doesn't matter. This one's like, shit. Please be immune.
She's not affected because she's probably high level.
Yeah, she's probably immune to poisons, which is good. That's great. But as soon as it happens to Abe, he takes a step like into the door. I take a step into the doorway. And that's where I got my nickname from. I'll sit here. And he just sits down and I sit down and I just listen.
So, Mr. Abarama, do we have an accord?
You have a deal?
I think I shall leave for the evening, if that is okay with you all. Maybe you join me tomorrow, and we can have a bit of a deeper discussion when you bring Mr. Maravad.
All right. Do you need help back up the stairs?
If you'd be so kind, Mr. Abarama.
He offers an arm.
Okay.
Or I offer an arm.
Yep. You help her back upstairs, and she silently drifts through the crowd. Mac, you notice her tail flick towards you as she's leaving.
Mess?
Yes, dear.
I'm stronger than you think I am.
I know you are, Mac. And you are not beholden to the sins of your father. Or your mother, for that matter.
As far as I know, she's dead.
Death is
I've not
flexible,
heard
dear.
anything
There will come a time when you do. Unfortunately, that day is not today.
You know we protect each other, right?
I'm aware. But you are, as they say, the golden goose in this situation.
I never asked for this.
But you were born into it.
Trust me, I wish I hadn't been.
It may be better for the world, but this is the world we are living in now.
What happens if I die?
There is more than a 0% chance that Moloch will steal you and use you as ransom for your father's throne.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Is my father expecting me to take his throne?
Your father is immortal, dear. He just wants you standing there with him.
I'd rather be shot by a previous encounter with an ASMR. But I assume you know who I'm talking about already.
I do, dear.
Yeah. There's nothing that could convince me that my father actually cares. You've got to know that.
I know. But the future is uncertain, to say the least.
But if it keeps my father away still, how do we kill the bastard?
Which bastard?
Moloch or whatever.
You will need much more than you have now.
That's a given. So are we all getting tasks, or?
Oh, Miss Sweet Tongue. Your tasks are to come.
Fine. Just know, if it came down to it, I'd remove myself from the equation. Without hesitation.
Yes, but how you are removed is what matters. The forces at play are larger than myself, larger than Jaman Sayord.
Alright. So we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I certainly hope so.
Don't worry. We'll drag that grump out of his clinic. Kicking and screaming.
He's not who I'm worried about.
You needn't worry about me.
I will always worry, cousin.
I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna hug her. Just on instinct. And I'm just gonna whisper, in Infernal, just stay safe.
Please, do the same. turns and begins to exit. Fog and Abe, are you guys coming back upstairs or are you staying down there?
I'm coming back upstairs. I am going to I know this does not help. But I am gonna shape water on and like get some water wrapped around my hand and then go to touch Abe again, but this time with the water touching Abe instead, and do cure wounds. It's not a lot, but okay, that's not bad. 9.
Yeah, that's not nothing.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I know better than to touch people.
Just kind of shake my head and go, I'm sorry that I almost threw up. I look forward to shaking your hand one day, my friend.
I mean, when you've had this problem for this long, you come up with good solutions. And he puts a hand out, but with the water still wrapped around him, or wrapped around his hand to shake your hand.
Without hesitation, he shakes it. All right, shake
Yeah,
it.
as you're shaking my hand, you'll notice that like if you squeeze and put your hand into the water, I shrink my hand just enough to where you don't touch me, but you are shaking hands technically with me in a way. Yeah, I'll like try to get the water around your hand a little bit to slow you, and then like just shake it up and down and give you a smile.
Back to drinking then.
Yes. I still don't get the appease of this. I don't feel any different. I think I'm on drink 8 now.
Yeah. We'll find a drink you like. Just some people don't like hops, you know?
Fair. And just shape water all over myself completely now and just walk up. I walk up the stairs with you.
Okay. As you both rejoin Miss Sweet Tongue.
Sugar mouth? What is what's happening right now?
As you both approach Miss Sweet Tongue, you are able to enjoy the rest of the evening if that's what you care to do, or have a conversation if that's what you'd like to do. Okay. Well then, we will switch over to Mr. Marvel.
Oh boy.
What are you doing in your clinic?
Oh, looking at my backlog of patients I missed for the last 3 days, you know? I mean, or Oravian has probably put out like a schedule on paper somewhere, and I'm just looking over it like, I don't like that patient. Oh, that one's gonna be annoying. At least I could knock that one out. That would be fun. And kind of determining which patients I want to be there for and which ones I'm gonna pass off to Oravian as training.
Okay.
And I just let him do all the hard work. So I'm in the middle of that, kind of dressed down a little bit, but not incredibly. So just off the coat, you know, cape hung up, just kind of in the muscle shirt and pants, and that's about it. So kind of just preparing to go to sleep, generally speaking.
Okay. I will say then, as you are going through the paperwork and winding down for the evening, you hear doom, 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 a knock on your door.
Oravian, you can just open the door. You don't have to knock. Assuming that's who's there.
It's not Orivian. As you hear the voice of Dimelech.
Great.
door.
I'm gonna grab one of the daggers I keep on many of my tables.
Understandably.
Have it hidden behind kind of the door as I go to open the door, but ready just in case I need to stab myself a dwarf. But I'll creak the door open maybe like three, anywhere between 6 to 8 centimeters, and kind of glimpse through it with kind of not quite a scowl, but like a very cursory, not very happy glance, very pissed off cat glance.
As you open the door, you see him. His entire hair and face and beard is just windswept. So, and as he looks in, like his clothes are pretty tattered. It looks like he was standing in a tornado. Essentially, this rips his amongst his clothes, and he looks towards you, Mister. What has happened? Last I remember, we were in my lab. And did you poison me?
I'm gonna
remember much.
Can I make an insight check on Daimalek?
Yeah, go ahead and roll an insight check.
Alright. I have no trust. That's going to be a... Whoa, that rolls. That's going to be a 14, so not that high.
Okay. He's pretty confused in this state. You're getting that much from him. Whether this is a facade or not, you can't really tell.
Why are you here, Daimalek?
Well, this is the only place I knew where I would be able to find someone that was there. I don't know who your Grung friend was, or the two that came and assaulted me. Though you poisoned me. I don't understand why. What is happening?
I'm gonna open the door and kind of grab his arm and pull him in and slam the door.
Okay, you pull him in. He stumbles in, kind of tripping over his feet a little bit.
We have a little bit to talk about, Daimalek. Couple important bits of conversation I'd like to have with you.
Okay, can you fill me in on what happened? How I wound up out in the desert to begin with?
Do I see? I mean, I guess. Okay. So you don't remember, by happenstance, something about a sword and needing a sword and wanting to keep it in your possession at all times? You have no recollection of that?
The only sword I own is the one I used in my machine.
And do you have it on you now?
You see him pat himself down. I don't have, and you could clearly tell there's nowhere he could store that sword. Don't have it on. No, is it still in my lab?
I want to kind of pace around him and glance at his back, because if I recall correctly, he almost stabbed himself with it in the back, kind of. I want to see if there's any indentation or marking left.
Okay, roll I'm going to say investigation check, because you're like specifically looking for something.
Okay. That'll be a 18.
Okay, 18, yeah. You see where definitely like a wound on the back of his neck that like runs direct, like there is redness down his spine, but you don't see a sword or anything there, and it doesn't look like there's something invisible sticking in it.
So it almost just looks like almost a scar, but a very recent scar.
Yeah, it's a new wound that is just had its like a splinter that's been removed.
I want to firmly, but not with the intent to cause pain, but to test if there is pain, like, the doctor hit your knee reaction on that with the back of the dagger.
Oh, you
just briefly to see if
instantly you touch it and what's that? What is wrong with my back?
Interesting. Take a seat, Daimalek.
Can you
I
please explain to
insist.
me what's going on? Roll a persuasion check.
Sure. This is my worst skill, and I got a 19. I have +0. This is huge.
Please, Mr. Marva, please explain to me what's going on. And you see him kind of pull up a seat and look towards you. This look of like pleading almost in his eyes.
I tell you this information because you were a patient of mine, and it's only fair. If you were anyone else, I have you know I would probably kill you on the spot, but I know you before. You had a little bit of a freak incident, might be a kind way to put it. Do you remember what me and the small grung told you about the thing you had us go and retrieve for you?
You said there was some sort of malfunction with them, correct?
That killed 60, 70, perhaps more people, yes.
That's right. You did say that.
I did. Well,
What?
I think he said that at the time, but I followed up. So,
You as in
we both
the
said.
both of you, yes.
Both of us, yes. Well, after we had that discussion and then my other two, I'll say disparate acquaintances showed up and pummeled the shit out of you for a few minutes, you had a little bit of a strange... I'll frame it under emotional reaction, where you seem to be possessed by something rather briefly, and then proceeded to try to kill multiple of them, and then you floated off. I'm not a magic expert, so I'll have to consult a mage to have more information on exactly what happened, but you left with the rapier that you say was in your lab. It is not in your lab. You took it with you when you left. Have you visited your lab since you've come back?
It was destroyed, as far as I can tell.
That was your doing, or whatever was possessing you's doing. And in the process, you almost killed the tall, pretty one.
Who is that? The elf?
I believe so. I don't pay too much attention. The one who punches really hard. That one.
Does punch quite hard.
Yes, he does punch quite hard. I have learned this myself. It is an interesting study. I should look more into that. Nonetheless, I'm getting beside myself. So you have no knowledge of any of that occurring whatsoever?
The last I remember was your friend punching me.
And then you passing out, or just everything going black, or...
That's the extent of what I remember. My vision darkened, and that's it.
And where did you say you woke up?
Just outside the city in the desert.
In your current state? You didn't freshen up or anything, or God
No,
forbid, make yourself look worse?
No. Oh, no, I don't know if I can look much worse. I instantly went to my lab. I was looking for you and any sort of information that may be available.
I'm gonna walk over to one of my shelves and grab an empty book. And I'm just gonna grab maybe a nearby quill and just take some quick notes on the stuff he's telling me so I have it written down.
Sure.
Daimalek, where do you stay in the city, remind me?
By the lab. I have a small place just off this campus.
Head back to your home for now. I'm gonna send a Revian in the morning to garner some information from you and to ask some additional questions.
there's no other information you could give me tonight? This is quite scary, Doctor. I need your help. If something is...
Are you in immediate pain?
Well, my back hurts quite a bit now.
Can I use my alchemist kits to make a very minor pain sedative?
Go ahead and roll a medicine check for me.
It's going to be an 18.
Okay. You were able to brew up what you would determine to be some sort of pain alleviation chemical.
I'll give him 2 vials of it. Take one tonight, heading back. Take one in the morning, and I'll have Rivian bring you some more. But I would recommend staying in your estate for the time being. There might be bigger things going on that I need to investigate.
You will come...
But you seem fine now.
Okay. You'll come to me in the morning, then?
Rivian will if I don't. I have a sneaking suspicion someone's going to try to whisk me off. Those other people you met, strange folk, they seem like they like getting into things.
Well, that elf was aggressive when I first met him.
I don't know them well enough to make a judgment of their character just yet. But they are certainly quick to decision.
I'll see you in the morning.
I'll see you in the morning.
Kind of struggles up to his feet and exits out.
I'm going to write a note to Arevian because I don't know when he shows up.
Okay.
So I'm going to write a note to him on one of the operating tables we use for sharing information.
Sure.
And I'm going to give him the basic information of how to create the sedative and the materials to do so. I'm also going to give him a basic recipe of how to make a more lethal poison, and I'll let him at his own will decide what he wants to do with it.
Okay.
And if he needs to use it. And give him the task of keeping an eye on Daimalek. And if anything weird happens, period, kill him as soon as possible.
Okay.
But I will write that in, like, Thieves Can't, because I probably would have taught him.
Sure.
My equivalent of Doctor's Thieves Can't, whatever that would be.
Gotcha.
Our secret word in, like,
Your shorthand.
Shorthand surgeon.
Chicken scratch that doctors write in?
Yeah.
Pigeon scratch, yeah. And then I will wrap up and go to sleep.
Okay. As you all eventually make your way off to rest for the evening, let's jump to break there, because we're gonna do some more stuff when we get back. Needless to say, Mac.
What?
We'll be back soon.
The fuck?
we are back. Welcome back, everyone. So, picking up where we left off. As sun rises the next day. Marvel, where are you planning to go in the morning?
I'll probably head to that inn to make sure that they did get free rooms and that I won't have to use information against people to make sure they got free rooms.
Did you guys head back to the room you were expecting to get free rooms in?
They did. I did say that tavern. The slip and slide tavern.
Got it. Okay. So Marvel, you make your way over to the Step Aside Tavern.
No, you were right.
No, you're right. Yeah, no, that's the first one.
As you enter in, there is a elven woman there, kind of cleaning up around the entirety of the inn. As you pop in, she turns to you, this massive flowing red hair. You turn in, she's wearing like a pretty simple clothes. This apron that is tied around behind her waist. What can I do for you, dear?
I was just making sure that a party of 3 last night here were not charged for their rooms. I believe I sent word.
I can check the books, but I know we have several people upstairs right now.
I believe it was a frog, a tall elf. Maybe there was a tall one, a frog, and then someone with devil horns.
She makes her way over to the this large kind of book, and she starts flipping pages. Do you have any other names that might be on there?
Me and names. I believe one of them was named Eberama, one of them was named Fog, and one of them was named Mac or Macaria. I'm not a names person.
Would any of you have given your real names when checking into this establishment?
I didn't check into the establishment.
Where are you?
Hi. If there is an alley somewhere near the establishment, I slept there.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So you're outside?
Yeah. There's a
wow.
reason I'm outside. There's a good reason I'm outside.
Sure. So you get hit by lightning.
That's why I'm outside.
Oh my god, no!
I would also be like waking up and like kind of standing outside.
Sure. So we'll just do both at once. Both at once. You both take 8 points of lightning damage. We've got a hydrator die from Broomball, who also was somehow able to redeem first. An hour and a half into the show.
Yikes.
So, with that being hit by lightning, the first thing I'm doing as that's happening, now that I know it's gonna happen, I'm gonna cast Absorb Elements.
What are you gonna do with that, DM? What are you gonna do about that one?
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
What?
No. This is
Sure.
to see if you can sense the start of the day when lightning
That's fair. That's
gonna
fair. Yeah.
suddenly
Yeah,
strike
good
down
point.
at you.
We never see the sun. It's just clouds all the time.
Oh, so yeah, that's a 4. I rolled.
So you're gonna take full damage.
Damn. You tried.
Yeah, no, I
But
didn't care
you don't
about the
have to waste
damage.
spell slot.
Yeah, I didn't care about the damage. It was what happens after. If I can absorb it, I get an extra 1d6 of lightning damage on my next attack, and it stays until I do my next attack. So I was like,
Can't
But
you
no, this is
only
good.
use absorb elements after you get hit with the element?
It's not a reaction, right?
it's a reaction.
It's a
Oh,
reaction.
All right. Then go ahead.
Yeah,
But I
so
think
that's why I'm letting the attack
mechanically-
hit me. I'm just sitting
Yeah.
and waiting for it to hit me, and then once it hits me, that was the thing when I was like it absorbed into my back when I let it hit me,
Okay.
but I didn't use the spell, so I was just gonna use the spell this time.
Awesome. I'll allow it. Sounds good to me.
Cool. So yeah, I get hit with that, and my fucking all of my armor pretty much just like flares up with
Just
electricity.
Spiking electricity every few seconds. Static
There's a little
shock, you hit somebody.
Little frog Blanca.
What about you, Mac? Anything you want to do as you get struck by lightning for 8 points of lightning damage?
I would very much like to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level on myself.
Okay.
Skipping the free healing kit.
Considering I'm back at full health.
The healing kit has a base of 8 because you're level 4. It literally can't do less.
Hey,
Next
you're
time.
not here.
Suck it,
I,
Trebek.
I might not be there yet. That's a good point. I might not be there yet.
Suck it, Sherbeck,
I might
you're
be
not
walking
here.
at this time. She has no reason to believe I'd show up either.
All right. What are you doing, Abe, while this is all happening?
I probably used my name to check in, and I am taking a rest in a bed for once. I think
Okay.
I've earned it.
So, well, it looks like we've got an Aberama up in room 3.
And was he charged for the room?
I don't see any payment delivered yet.
Okay. I'm gonna take just a seat at the table and wait patiently.
Okay.
He reads
I'm
some
assuming
books.
that I wake up to the alarm clock of 2
Of
lightning
light.
bolts going
Oh, a
off.
thunderclap. Yep.
Yeah. I then
Just
wake
a
up
muttered
and stumble
son
out.
of a bitch.
Yeah. So you head downstairs and you see Marvel kind of sitting there at a table by himself. Would you have had coffee or anything delivered, Marvel?
Hell no. I'm just reading.
Okay.
That's all he does.
Cats don't like coffee.
Cats don't like anything, man. Cats are cats.
Mac and Fog, are you guys coming back inside after your wake-up call?
Yeah.
Yep, works for me.
But it's not my wallet.
Well,
so-
good
I
morning.
was gonna say, you all gather together in the tavern.
Yeah, the fog, like me, I'm walking on all fours, and like just the spines on my armor just flickering up and down, like little bits of electricity going on, like going between the spines and down to my fingertips, and just walk in. Just,
I would offer to
Beautiful.
heal you, but you look quite frightening, and I'm worried you'll shock me. Know how long it takes to groom my hair down? I don't need to do that all again. No offense.
I thought you didn't shower.
Shower and grooming are two different things, Mac.
That's disgusting.
Also, it is literally raining outside. I'm getting a shower every time I walk.
No.
you were
Poor
afraid to
pretty kitty.
you're afraid to touch me when there's lightning, but not afraid to touch me when there's poison.
No, I can study poison. I can't study lightning.
Well,
You could
thanks to
certainly
me,
try,
you
you know, to.
I can
I
study
assume
lightning.
you all had a good night.
An interesting one.
Is that so?
Bit of an
More or less.
understatement.
I was just here to make sure they didn't charge you for rooms.
I haven't paid yet, so they haven't.
Well, good. I go back to reading my book.
Well, I see that you are also blessed by the sky today. Looking at Mac.
I just sigh a little. Just gotta live with it, apparently.
Such a great day.
Yep.
You both make
Oh.
good alarm clocks if it helps.
Only to you.
Yeah, as soon as you said that, I'll laugh and like listen basically to you two at this point. Because fog would probably be, or I would start to dry up a little bit, and you'd start to notice after being struck by lightning and walking in, my skin kind of flaky. So gonna go ahead and create water and what is it? Yeah, shape water around myself and just listen.
DM, would I still be a little staticky since we just got struck by lightning?
Sure, if you want to be.
I'm gonna walk up to Abe and just poke him on the nose and just zap him.
My quills stand on it. I'm already
And then I'm
awake.
just gonna just catch Marvel off guard and just do the same thing with my other hand, just zap him. Just because I want to know how filthy he is.
Marva, or I. The fuck? I put down my book, looking at my hair up in all directions. Why? I was happy reading. Why would you do this?
It's kind of like what you scientists, doctors do. You, test a theory.
I would be upset at you, but I like your logic, and I'm gonna let it fly this time. I prefer
You just
not to
can't-
be shocked, though. Going
You just
forward.
can't stay mad at my face. I get it. I'm adorable.
Start kind of, I guess, I don't know, would he carry a comb? I don't think so. So he would just try to start, I'd start flattening down all my fur to the best of my ability.
Well, it's a good thing that we have a place to walk to then. We're gonna be going out in the rain.
Oh yeah, that's right. We've got meetings today.
Great. I have patience.
You've been requested at this one.
By whom?
The High Seer.
Well then, I suppose I could go to a meeting.
Gets you out of people whining.
I may have some news that may interest some of you. About a possible dwarf.
Oh.
Apparently, in addition to being some sort of aerial demon in disguise, no offense, he is also apparently an amnesiac and remembers absolutely nothing of what happened yesterday. I was very close to stabbing him on the spot when he knocked down my door, but he didn't have the rapier, and I felt that was kind of important. And he still might know where it is. So I've sent my assistant to his house with the possible caveat that he kills him on the spot if anything bad happens. But if we have to leave Oncorel, or you guys have to leave Oncorel, we can certainly pay him a visit briefly. Although you have more important meetings first with the High Seer. Or I guess we. So we should probably do that first.
Mm-hmm. You all should have let me kill him while I had the chance.
See, I'm a little worried he'll turn into a giant aerial thing again, so I wouldn't place money on our odds.
If you tried to kill...
Real quick point of order. Do you have a way of communicating with Aravian?
Just through notes.
Okay.
And mail. That's about it.
Okay.
A DM just killed off Aurelio. Anyway,
Aravian's dead. He's won. It's over. We're never gonna see him. It's fine.
So we are going?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna drop the water onto the floor. Huh. Well, I guess I don't need that then. Into the rain. And I just walk out and stand in the rain. Wait.
Put my book in my bag and I will follow. This time I brought a hood.
Okay.
Just all the fluff.
I was just thinking about that.
It's just this wall.
I just look at Marvel put on his hood and I'm just like,
It's like, you know, the Eskimo hoods? It's like that. Where it just goes out all sides and it's flat.
I'm just like,
Don't laugh.
I
You caused
really-
this. This is you.
did no such thing.
Not to be hairless.
Okay.
Where are we going for this meeting?
Couldn't you like to know, Wither Boy?
I'm not the one struck by lightning every morning. I'm gonna bestow that title upon you two.
Where are you
I
guys
start
going?
going to the temple or where the meeting
Yeah.
location.
I will follow wherever they go.
Okay. You begin to make your way.
Then we're jumped off guard by Daimalek and his army of
No,
flying
please, God, no. My anger issue can't handle it right now.
In the morning, as you all are sitting in the tavern, you see another tiefling enter into the tavern, and you see her kind of look around quickly as she enters in. She's got this light lavender skin, these beautiful curved horns. She's layered in just these bright scarves. She kind of, her head pops up, looking around a bit. Oh, excuse me. I'm looking. I'm assuming this is you, Mr. Aberama. Miss. Oh, what was the name again? Miss Macaroni. Macamillion?
Yes, that's the correct name. Yes, I can attest.
I just look at Marvel. Next time, I'm gonna pull you out to also get struck by lightning with me. Do I make myself clear?
An eye for an eye.
You must be
Oh.
Mr. Foggart? Foggerton?
No, that's the frog.
Oh, okay. So that would make you Mr. Maravel?
I prefer Doctor, but Maravel is fine.
Okay. So that would make you Mr. Foggart.
How did she meet us? Get our names wrong, but get the one right that she hasn't met. She is the worst treetop seer
You
I've
got
ever met.
Aberama right.
How the fuck did she get our names wrong?
I'm sorry.
It's 3 letters.
I'm just
In
trying
fairness,
to
I've
remember.
lived here.
I'm just trying to remember the name
So-
she told me.
Oh,
You
so
weren't
it's your
given like a
fault.
paper with all the information?
You found us.
She-
Ignore them.
She couldn't write down the names because unfortunately she's not able to see.
Oh.
So she couldn't see that you would mess up our names.
Yeah, no.
That makes sense.
Sorry. That's my fault. Anyways, I'm here to take you to the Illuvium Gardens. Are you guys ready to go?
Okay.
You
Believe
were.
we were just heading that
Indeed.
way.
What is your name?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm Lume Sira. I work around the city, and the High Seer hired me to kind of come and get you guys.
Joe, can I get a spelling real quick?
That would be Lumae, and then
Continue.
Sira.
Thank you.
You're
No,
having too much fun with this voice, Joe.
it is my pleasure.
Why does she sound like
That
she's
last-
from the Silicon Valley?
I don't know what you're talking about. I know everything that's happening around here. So if you have any questions, just ask me while we are on our way to the gardens because the High Seer wants to see you.
Abe, I have not met this High Seer. Please tell me they do not speak like this.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
no.
She speaks
She's blind.
so boringly.
I might prefer that.
That is so funny, Maravel. Oh my god. You are so hilarious.
Suddenly, I love her.
You, of course, you love her macaroni.
Oh, careful, Frogart.
I think these
It's
names
better than
suit
what
you
I'm
all.
normally called.
You know what?
Anyways.
I agree. I think these names are great, and I think you should continue to call us all those names.
Everyone that calls me that name gets poisoned.
I
You know she
particularly
doesn't
don't
even
want to get
call me
poisoned
doctor,
unless it's a
right?
good Saturday night, but
It's fog.
You have strange off-hour activities.
It's Macaria.
I'm so sorry. I was just trying to do the best I could with the information I had. So
Understood.
either way, let's get you guys where you gotta go. Follow me. It's gonna be fabulous. We'll get there. No problem.
After you.
And she kind of steps off, does a little twirl, her tail kind of like flicking in the air behind her. Let's go. And she steps off into the streets and begins to like hop, like skip almost down the street. So, tell me all the dirt you guys have. Why is the High Seer want to see you guys? I don't get it. She doesn't ever want to see anybody. How did she even meet you guys? Who are you that she wants to meet you? Can you give me the dish, the information? I would really love it.
I have no idea.
I believe that's actually my fault.
Oh my god, are you like important or someone?
Apparently, I'm referred to as the daughter,
Oh my god, the daughter of who?
Asmodeus,
Oh my god, like the god Asmodeus?
the archdevil.
I mean, tomato, right? Oh my god, I have a cousin who says that she is the daughter of Asmodeus too. Can you believe that? What a trifling ass bitch.
Unfortunately, I can believe it, actually.
bet yours is true though. That makes the most sense.
Yeah,
Mac,
totally.
if this is true, would you have any contacts to Loth by chance? I've always wanted to meet her follower. She's a very interesting deity.
Lol? Oh my god. Do I know this girl? Her name is Samantha, and she has a second cousin who says that she and Loth were like in this room together and they had like a little, thing together. And I don't believe them.
Why did I say anything?
But
I
I'm
jump
sure...
off a bridge.
Don't worry about it, Fog. Don't think too much about that. Marivel here can explain it to you later.
Needless to say, there was a lot of bondage, but we're not going to talk about that.
That sounds like Loth.
Queen.
How long is this walk going to be?
You brought that on yourself.
I apparently
And
did.
I'm so here for it.
So the walk feels a lot longer than it probably is, but
Dear God.
But I was about to say, I would.
There is no God.
Just start saying random things like wolf, bird.
You know what's bad is I could probably do this for another hour and a half.
Give
Just
me your input on Tarog and Zahir. I'd really like to know.
This is why we jumped to break early, because you were like, I got an hour and a half.
Ready to fully explore LeMay.
Oh God.
Eventually you wind up at the Illuvium Gardens. As you kind of step into this pocket of just green, lush, and vibrant trees that seem to encircle this entire area. You see pieces of fruit hanging from various trees that are just sagging under the weight of the fruit and the rain as it's pulling down. What are you laughing at, you fucking child?
I said nothing to nobody. You stopped it.
Even with the rain kind of falling on the space, you can still smell that thick citrus and sweetness that fills the air. And with the rain that is falling on the gardens, there is not many guests here. You see several druids throughout the space that are tending the garden, we'll say. And are doing their best to kind of like pull some of the ripened fruit that is before it starts to rot on the vines and on the branches. They're gathering things up, and they're just tending the garden in general. Off towards the rear, you see you see the High Seer. She has a bit of a naturally grown what is the word? Like this ivy cavalcade above her that has just been grown up. Yeah, like a pavilion. Okay. And you get the sense looking at it that the druids probably raised that for her, and she is sitting underneath it, the rain not affecting her in this moment. There seems to be enough room for maybe one or two of you to fit underneath the pavilion, but the rest of you will probably have to wait in the rain.
I'm walking under the pavilion immediately. I want out of this rain.
Okay.
I'll kind of. It's kind of like halfway underneath, halfway not underneath. Just kind of standing there awkwardly.
Pull down the brim of my hat and stand in the rain.
Okay.
Standing in the rain.
Yep. As you all approach, her vision is she's kind of still looking down at the floor. You see her hands kind of clasped over one another, resting on her lap. It is a pleasure for us to finally all meet here. Mr. Marivel, I presume, is with you all?
I
Yes,
am
ma'am?
present.
So, how have you thought about what I've spoken to you about?
I stand by what I said last night. I take your deal.
And you, Miss Sweet Tongue?
I'll take it.
Mr. Fogg?
I stand by what I said.
Mr. Maravel. I know knowledge is the thing you value most of all.
It is one of the many things, but I suppose if you chose one.
Well, forgive the superlatives, but I fear if you wish to be someone of note, if you wish to see things that have not traversed the world in millennia, see things that have never traversed the world, the path these people walk may be the only way for you to see these. There's only so much to see inside of a clinic, as you would call it.
So you're saying I should, to find knowledge of things that have never been, or never will be, or never have been, I must travel with... I just remembered you are blind. The ones beside me?
Thank you for noticing that. I'm saying you can accomplish the things that your inner heart desires by joining them.
And what exactly is joining them in this context?
Well, they will need someone by their side who can help them, heal them, and for some, heal them in other ways. And I see you in that role, Mr. Maravel. You will learn great things, and you will accomplish great things. And I would like to point that in the direction of greater good for the world.
And these great things I will learn, they will be beneficial to the things I seek to explore in my research, is what you are alluding to?
The two would overlap in this instance.
Well, I could care less about what happens to the world, no offense, High Seer.
I'm aware.
But if there is knowledge at the end of the path these three travel, I suppose I can lend my strange talents to whatever it is they find themselves in. If indeed at the end of that road is knowledge I can use for my own ends. And if that's what you offer...
Well, I offer more in this moment, but that is part of it. She pulls out a small bag from behind her seated position and places it and holds it out expectantly for someone to take from her.
I'll reach forward and gently just take it from her.
You will find 500 gold inside.
Hey, yo!
To help you, but I fear that I will not be able to help you further past this point.
Before I lock in a yes, Heisir, I have one question, which I'm sure you would have at least some knowledge of. If you are as gifted and wise as they all say, not that I am to doubt the second-hand accounts of people I hardly know, though you could see my rationale.
Of course.
A certain dwarf made a certain scene yesterday, which I am sure you are equally aware of. As thus they approached me at my clinic last night, seeming to be completely lost of the thing that had assumed their form for the time. Are they a threat
Yes,
to this city?
they are one of the greatest threats to the city, the realm, reality.
And the dwarf? Is the dwarf still implicit in that? Or
Unfortunately,
does your...
his body is merely a vessel at this point. His soul remains, but it has been polluted.
I'll go on whatever task you wish upon the group, and I will join them. But before I leave, I will need to visit that dwarf. If you assume we leave the city.
I don't really know what you do past this point, but I know that there is a cave to the southeast. In it, there is a ritual that will be performed in the next several days that will bring entities into this world that will seek to stop you on your path in the future. If you wish to make that easier, I suggest you stop them. It will be a several days travel there.
Is that our first task, or are you telling that as a way to make our tasks easier?
Your first task is to head down to this location in the Panagrip Sands, south of Shandal.
Did I get a spelling of that, Joe?
I'll send it to you later.
Thank you.
Just if you look at the map, you'll see it.
That's so true, buddy.
At the end of the river that runs south of Shandal, you'll find a cave. Beware, things there have already been corrupted and twisted to the whims of things outside of our reality. She kind of looks to the side for a moment. It has been an honor to meet you all.
You are talking like this is the last time we'll meet.
You watch as through that covering behind her, a pair of hands push through the leafy coverage and just pull it open. Another set of hands push through and grip her around the face. Begin to pull her head back as this massive, fleshy creature, its body like a human, suspended upside down inside of these folds of flesh. You see it pull her head up to meet where the head suspends down, and the skin pulls and teeth protrude and clamp down onto the High Seer's head. There's a gout of blood that sprays out on all of you. As this
The
creature,
fuck?
as this creature steps in further with one arm, one of 6 arms. Its massive gelatinous body. 2 of the arms are pushing the High Seer's body up into itself. Its body devouring her with each bite.
I'm gonna punch that thing. I'm gonna punch it really hard.
At least it was quick.
What an interesting start to my day.
Also,
24.
Mr. Svarog! Jordans!
24 hits.
Okay.
Oh, God.
5 damage.
You hit it, and it looks wholly unaffected by your attack.
Can I make a nature check on this?
You can certainly try.
I have advantage on any information about Fey Fiends or Undead, if it is
Sure.
any of those 3. Come on. Oh. Okay, that's not a great one. That is a +2's gonna be a 17.
Was that at advantage or no?
That was at advantage.
Not at advantage. I apologize.
Not at advantage. It would have been a 12, so 14.
This is a amalgamation of flesh and bodies. This is unlike anything you've ever seen before.
I'm very excited. I draw my weapons.
As it finishes inserting the High Seer into its body and clamping down around her, you see long hair begin to form from the head that is hung upside down outside of itself.
Oh, and the Ko, the face stealer.
It is golden markings start to etch across the skin. As the skin of its face begins to turn crimson red and take on the face of the High Seer.
What an interesting physiology.
Oh, now we are coming into something that is very interesting. You see the eyes shift to you, Makaria, as those white eyes that is the High Seer's literally roll in its head to be these bright, glowing emerald eyes. She tasted delicious, and she had so much information. We found you, dear.
What
Come
the
home to us.
Fuck no.
You just see it start to run towards you on 6 hands, just like this horrific creature.
Can I use feline agility to jump between Mac and this thing?
Go ahead.
All right, I'm using feline agility to do
All right.
that. So.
All right.
As soon as it starts running and Maribel jumps in between them, I would like to jump at it and cast Wild Shape and become a gigantic hyena.
Okay. What size are you? You're actually a giant hyena, so you're large?
Yep.
Okay.
Large beast.
He large.
He big.
Big dog.
Large boy.
Yeah, I would like to
Big
bite
orc.
the shit out of it.
Okay. Maribel, you jump in front of this creature, and as its head it's literally like a torso hanging out of this orb, like fleshy orb, with 6 arms literally protruding out from it. And you see like the 2 smaller arms kind of like on the torso, upside down.
I'm gonna down my mutagen of celerity to give myself +3 to my dex score.
Okay. What do you Aberama, what do you go to intercept?
I turn as soon as it starts running and I see Maribel jumping between them. I take a big lunge forward and in midair become a hyena with the quills still coming off my back and just latch onto it and just bite the shit out of it. Which I got a 21 to hit.
Okay, you bite down into it. Are your attacks considered magical?
No, it's just bites.
Okay. You bite down into the flesh and it kind of just
12 plus 5. Or 12 plus 3.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
Piercing damage.
It literally holds you up as your teeth are clamped down on its arm, just unable to pierce the skin. And it looks towards you. You see one eye roll again in its head to that the eye of the High Seer. Wow, pathetic. And it flicks you off.
Can I use my Blood Maledict to enchant my rapier, please?
Okay.
Marvel will kind of, rapier in a hand, slice his left hand and take some damage.
Okay.
1. Finally, I rolled low on that. Jesus, I kept rolling 4s. And Marvel will say aloud, "The song appelle le song," and it will enchant in, I believe, flames.
Okay.
As his eyes kind of light up, and I'm going to also try to attack it with my rapier.
All right, roll your attack.
Come on, magical damage. Ooh, that's a lot, actually. Okay, so it's going to be... Okay, it's going to be a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. Is Aberama in range in a way that I would get my sneak attack? Because as long as he's within 5 feet, I would get it.
Yeah, I'll say that.
Okay, alright. I don't think I can kill it, but I want to do as much damage as I can. Okay, so this and this.
I don't like the way it just ran out at me like that.
8.
Mm-mm. Bad touch.
Oh, you need me to
Bad
separate
touch.
magical and non-magical, right?
Yeah.
Okay, non-magical. Well, first I'll do magical. Magical was 7
Okay.
piercing. Magical. I don't know what sneak attack is considered in this context.
It's considered whatever your regular attack is.
Okay, so it would be considered magical as well
Yep.
then. And it did 6. And then I did plus 7 fire damage on top of that.
Okay.
And that's just with the rapier.
So you slash. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. That's all I had.
You slash across it, and it. You see the face kind of turns towards you as the eye rotates again in its head, and you get these bright emerald eyes. It kind of looks towards you. Its hands rise up to kind of like shove you back, Marvel.
Okay.
As it's continuing on towards Makaria, with Aberama kind of pushed off to one side, it's going to shove you out of the way before moving towards Makaria. Fog, did you want to do anything in this final moment before we move on?
Yes. It's seeing that there's a little bit of damage that is really happening. Y'all are just going to see all that lightning that's been storing just start sparking off of him. He gets on all fours, scratches the ground, and just bolts. I'm going to go ahead and try to first off, bonus action, apply poison to my claws, and then attack it with the claw.
Okay. Is your poison considered magical or no? It's a natural poison, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Rinse and repeat. That's a 12.
Ooh. Rough.
Unhit.
Yep. So it just whiffs, and then I will kind of stand over to the side.
All right, it's going to attempt to shove you first, Marvel.
Okay. Do I have to make an athletics check against it?
Yep. It rolled
All right,
a,
worst stat.
21 to hit.
I literally can't beat it unless I get an at 20.
Yeah, a 21 to push you, rather.
Literally, yeah.
Can I help him? Since
she's
I would be-
standing literally
I'm
right
standing
behind me,
right
I
behind
guess.
him.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, I got a really bad roll the first time, so... Okay, I didn't get a natural 20. I got an 18. 19 minus 1.
Shoves you down, and you fall prone and get pushed back. And then it goes to grab you, Makaria.
I can certainly try.
Go ahead and roll an athletics check.
No way.
Can someone take me out? Just
It was a 2, if you didn't see it.
I didn't see it. Thank you.
Okay.
It was a nat 20 for 3 seconds and then just
Yeah, it was a nat 20,
slowly tilted.
actually. Roll
it
back.
cocked and then it. Yeah.
You feel
Yeah.
something come between 4 hands grip onto your body as it pulls you up and gets ready to insert you into its folds.
I would like to cast Shatter in a 10-foot sphere.
That's not a reaction.
Dang. I could Hellish Rebuke, that is a reaction.
Sure, you could.
But it is infernal. Of infernal nature,
Okay.
isn't
Only
it?
we had someone with infernal knowledge.
It's me!
If only we had.
Considering Marvel already tried to identify it as an infernal creature.
Is it?
Not infernal.
Oh, what'd you say? You said Fey, Fiend,
The only
or
thing
undead.
I get is Fey, Fiend, or Undead. Yeah,
it's
that's
not
all
a
I get.
fiendish creature.
Well, there you go.
So it's not infernal of nature. Oh, this will be fun. I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, that's a shitty roll. That is 8.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
That is 13 fire damage.
You, as it grabs you and begins to pull you up into its body, the arms, which are too long, and it's just this sick, disjointed look as it's pulling you up. Its body literally opens up at the seam. Just rows of teeth in this blackness, this dark void of its inside body, pulling you up. You release the flames into it, and it instantly drops you as it reels back and lets out this shriek.
Can I do something?
You can.
Oh, I'm gonna, while it's in the throes of screaming and throwing a tantrum, I'm going to get further away from it. Nah. No.
Okay. Abe, what do you want to do?
I would like to scramble back up onto my paws and just bolt at it and just levy my entire weight because I'm a large beast. And so if it's reeling back on fire, I would just like to shoulder check it as the hyena, as hard as I can.
All right, make an athletics check, and I'll give you advantage because it's because of the hellish rebuke.
Cool.
I'm so excited to dissect this thing.
Yes, you are.
More research.
24.
You slam
Holy.
into it, knocking the thing prone, as you just see 6 limbs flailing about. All ended with hands, by the way, which are got these far too long fingers. It kind of flails about and attempts to try to like grab you, Abe. It's reaching out to Mac, just trying to grab anything it can in this moment to stand back up.
Do I see anything metallic on this creature by chance?
Roll a quick perception check for me, just to.
Okay.
I'll also attack it at the next
All
opportunity.
right, go ahead and
with
roll
my
your.
attacks.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
14.
All right, with the 14, you don't notice anything that is sticking out as metallic. We'll say
When it was opening its mouth, did I notice anything?
it was
where's-
literally like a void.
Ew.
So no, there was nothing inside of it that struck you as metallic.
No me cae bien.
I missed my offhand attack, but I did crit my rapier.
Okay.
So this is a lot of dice I'm gonna have to roll.
It's prone, right? Basically.
It's pro.
Yep.
Yeah. So so sneak attack on this too then.
Which, whatever you roll for sneak
This-
attack, double.
Yeah. That's just a lot of dice. Okay, hold on. 6. Do you double modifiers or just dice?
Just dice.
Since while we're waiting for the rolls, since he's
It'll
prone,
be a minute.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with fairy fire.
Okay. You want to describe
So-
what your fairy fire looks like for us once more?
Yeah, just hand in fingers in mouth, and then just not fingers in mouth actually, fingers on skin, and I'm going to rub my hand down my arm and like flail out this green mist on top of it.
Okay.
Or not green, sorry, golden mist on top of it. So it's all shiny and golden.
Okay.
But roll at it. I believe it's rolling at advantage when you're attacking it now. Any attacks against it, you have advantage. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I have a question, GM, because it's ruled different ways in different campaigns. Would the Blood Maledict, which does my fire damage, also be susceptible for that crit or no?
Yep. Everything you roll for damage for that crit,
Okay.
double the dice and then add the modifier.
All right. 23 magical piercing damage,
Okay.
followed by 10 burning damage or fire damage.
Okay.
On the
How do you want to do
maledict.
this?
After I get up from being prone and I see that my good acquaintance, the giant hyena, has knocked it to the ground, I will go into full aggressive surgery mode, and I'm going to look for every possible weak link across all the limbs, and I'm just going to go one at a time, slicing all of them off in quick succession, just quickly trying to bleed it out as fast as possible. And when I see that it's slowly about to die, I miss the dagger, so the rapier's going to have to do it. I'll just do an incision straight down the middle to kind of separate all the tendons and have it bleed out quicker until it eventually kind of slambles onto the ground.
You quickly slash each of like the connecting tendons between these elongated arms. You see its body kind of begin to collapse under its own weight as the hanging torso cries out in pain and begins to like try and reach its hands out to grab you. You bring the blade up and just give it a quick slice along that seam that opens up when it's opening up its inner area, and you see it begins to bleed this black ichor that just begins to pour out from the area, and you see its head kind of turns 180 as it begins to try and hold its arms up to the wound, and its head rotates back around as it's trying to pin its stomach back together. The eyes click over almost to the whites of the High Seer. I see the future too. We will give you so much, Mac. You'll have it all. Dad.
Rot. Because I've got everything I need. Here.
Its head drops down to the ground, and instantly you see its body begin to like boil from the inside as skin bulges in various places as water is boiling underneath the surface.
Immediately go to start dissecting pieces of flesh and collecting all I can from the corpse. Just like a vial of its blood, maybe a slot of its flesh. That's about it. Nothing more.
Just roll me a medicine check.
Of
The
course.
meat man strikes again.
Yes, my favorite check. That'll be an 18.
Okay, you're able to grab a good bit of flesh. Say,
All right.
we'll say 2 pounds of flesh.
Ooh, that's a lot of flesh.
We'll say 5 vials of blood. As you're gathering it up off the ground, and as it's leaking through the wound you caused on its stomach. Before the skin boils, literally boils the body, that begins to slop off into this black ooze that begins to spread out from this space. And as it does, you see the canopy that had been grown for the High Seer. As this ooze touches it, it instantly, like the spell,
Wither and bloom.
thank you, wither. It just begins to die. The leaves begin to die off. The branches thin and begin to become brittle. The entire canopy changes into this dying visage as the slightest wind blows. As the rain lands upon it, it just collapses before turning into dust.
Study effects of blood on plant life.
Oh no.
I end my wild shape and just stand there for a second and just go, what the fuck just happened?
That was impressive, Hyena Man. I didn't know you could do that.
To be frank, neither really did I.
Interesting. Well,
I think it's time we go to the cave.
oh, I thought Mac wanted to kill a dwarf before that. But if not, we could go to the cave.
I throw the dirtiest look at Marvel, and then I start storming off. I don't look back. I am shouting in Infernal so loud that someone is probably going to call the police for disturbance of the peace.
She seems upset, Abe.
You know, for a doctor, you're a pretty big idiot. I follow her.
Thank you.
Mac, as you storm off, roll me a perception check.
It'd be jumped by 3 wraiths in the middle of the city.
14 again. That was
14.
pretty instant.
It's a low DC because
Okay.
they don't want you to not notice them. As they land on your shoulder, you feel a pair of small clawed feet dig into your shoulder. Not enough to hurt you, not enough to break skin, but enough to grip hold of the fabric. And you notice one of the hands grabs a tuft of hair behind your ear. Not enough to pull, just steadying themselves. You didn't have to kill him.
The fuck do I care? And
Well,
speaking of, the fuck are you 3 doing here?
3, it's just me. I just by myself.
I cast Zone of Truth. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
You said there's 3, right?
No, I didn't say there was 3.
Oh. What do you want? Why are you here? What does my father want?
We're here for the same reason he's been here. We're just watching, making sure you're safe.
As I keep saying, if he really wants to check in, and you keep saying, it's not that simple, Mac, it's not that simple. It is that simple! I'm a fully fucking grown adult. Do you know how long it's been since I've seen that man?
How long has it been? Oh, is this a game we're playing?
No, because you should already know the answer.
How long has it been? 1, 2, 3,
10 years.
4.
10
I'm not
fucking
5,
years.
6, 7.
Get out.
8.
Go away, or else I'm gonna have Abe kill you all again.
Well, you know we're always gonna be back.
I don't care. He can come here himself. I'm through with the games. I'm through with him trying to use me as some fucking bargaining chip and a pawn in all of his fucking schemes. I'm done. Because the next time he sees me, it'll probably be from a fucking casket. I'm tired. That's not a father. It's a game that he knows he's playing that I don't want to be a part of.
I think you should watch your fucking mouth, daughter.
Oh, you want to know where I got it? Go look at a fucking mirror.
I am very well aware of what the mirror reflects in me. But you have your own fucking place to live. And you will do as you're told.
The fuck I will.
How about I fucking rip your mother's throat out then?
You wouldn't.
Tempt me. Watch what I'll do.
You tempt yourself. This would not be on my head but your own. You know I'm right. And I know I'm right. How many other bastards you've got running around the world? So why me?
Because My dearest daughter, you're the one with the most opportunity still left in you.
I want nothing more than for you to leave me the fuck alone. Do what you will with Mum. She left me, she went with you. I'm 25 now. Need I remind you, I have made it this far for 15 years. And all of a sudden you care? I don't buy it.
I don't care, but you have a job to do.
The fuck I do!
Oh, as much as you may think that you don't have a role to play in this game, you do! And you will do as you're told.
No!
And I already do what I want with your mother. And you will be a good girl and do what your father says. You feel fingers wrap around your neck, pressing against your esophagus.
I refuse.
No
I'm
one
not
refuses
on.
me.
It's what I am. What reason do I have to listen to you? You can barely stand to look at me.
You think you've got nothing left to lose?
I've got everything I want here. I don't want to go with you. I never have, and I never will. So get it through your thick skull. And get gone. I have been good. Hell, I have been great! Actually.
You feel that hand move up to grab hold of your horns. Your head is jerked back and twisted to look at Abe. I think you've got plenty to lose, daughter. And you are ejected from the vision. Abe, as you're looking at Mac, you see red veins begin to creep up from the base of her skull, up her horns, snaking their way up to the tips.
I pick up my pace to get to her quicker. You alright, Miss Mac? You're glowing.
Why would he threaten you?
What are you talking about?
My father, he was here.
I'm sorry I didn't get to you quick enough.
No. What I mean is, why does he know how close we are? How did he know? The imps only started showing up recently, ad nauseum, in the last few days. That's never happened within the last 10 years. Why is it different now? What is going on? I don't want this.
Something's happening, Miss Mac. Maybe he's just being more obvious with how he's watching you.
don't want this.
I know.
And if I don't obey, he's gonna do something to you.
He can try.
If it comes down to it, I take myself out.
No.
Yes?
No.
You don't get to decide that for me.
I'm not deciding it for you, Miss Mac. I'm asking you. If it gets to that point, and you take yourself out, I'm going with you. You don't want me to die. Because I care about you, Miss Mac.
You're alright or whatever.
I'll take it.
Of course you know I care about you. I wouldn't pick your sorry ass up off the floor in fights if I didn't.
It's helpful. I'd still be laying on the floor in a different town right now if you didn't, so...
So if push comes to shove, we leave everything to the other two. Deal?
If push comes to shove, we kill everything else before it kills us.
I just kind of wanted to burden the doctor, if I'm being honest. He's kind of an ass.
Oh, well, that comes with the territory.
Yay! Fine. But if he comes near you, you tell me.
You have my word, Miss Mac.
Good. Let's go. I'm done. I don't want to be in here. That thing tried to eat me. My father showed up. I'm done. Get me out of this hellhole.
I think it's time to leave this city, then.
Okay. What about the other two of you? Anything you wanted to do in this moment?
I'll send word to Arevian to poison Daimalek at the first opportunity.
Okay. You send off your letter.
And as per usual, make it look like an accident.
Yep. You use all the standard keywords.
All the standard, we've done this a few times.
There is not a doubt in my mind that this has happened before.
Fog just kind of looks around, I guess, and just grabs the I think I have it in my inventory. The scarab core. He grabs it out of his bag grabs it out of my bag, and I start fiddling with it. And you did say it opened, correct?
Yep.
Like you can. Yep. I'm gonna twist it open and. Huh. I know what I'm gonna do with this. And fiddle with that as I walk.
Okay. Anything
I suppose
particular?
I'll inform the druids.
Damn.
Fucking no, get me out of there. I would need more bad reputation.
You're a doctor. You should have good bedside manner. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay. With that, as you all gather yourselves together and get ready to head out into the wilderness for the first time in several days, I think that's a good place to call it for the night. A little early, but I think that's a good place.
Yeah.
No, just throw another wraith at us.
Yeah, that makes
No!
sense.
Right
For
now.
the love of God, no!
We can kill him at level 4. I don't have
Three
much of a
more
problem.
wraiths. 3 more wraiths.
There's not another wraith this whole campaign. I'm gonna be pissed. Damn it!
Okay, just so everyone knows, we will be taking the last week of every month off to give our players and myself a little bit of a break, which means next week will be the last episode for the month of May. So we'll see you guys next week. That being said, who's got anything going on this week they want to shout out? Go ahead, Jake.
My tabletop game, open source Frontiers, is in its playtesting phase. I am hosting several open free-to-play playtests on startplaying.com, and I will be hosting more in the coming week. So if anyone wants to learn the system or playtest it and figure out how it's all wrong and I'm a horrible writer, feel free to go join those, because that'll be fun. For me, because I get to learn things and why my stuff is bad. Check that out on wherever you can find me. I'm sure I'll post it somewhere.
Okay. What about you, Dougie? What you got?
Next Tuesday, I'm going to be live with the penultimate episode of Scion Season 2, at least before the con. So next Tuesday, if you want to see me and Camille fight angels, we'll be
And
at
get
my
ice cream.
stream. Yeah, and get ice cream. We'll be
Okay.
on my channel, Tales of Pantheons.
Okay. Tech, you got anything going on?
Everything's in the vault for right now.
All right. Cammy, when can people find you streaming?
I will potentially be doing a stream tomorrow, with my friend Hood Knight. He is trying to get back into streaming, so he relies on his older sister for help. And I will also be doing a surprise post on my Instagram for a very amazing project via TechFrost. I promise I will get it done. People just work from home, so I haven't had the time. I love you, Tech.
Okay. That being said, that is going to bring us to the end of tonight. You can catch us on Friday with another episode of Forging Fate's Shattered Seas, which is the other half of this two-part story. And I think we are going to start scheduling some investigation checks with our cast. I know Doug has been very interested to get at the table and let me interview him, so I'm going to, hopefully in the next week or two, we can get that set up. That being said, we're going to raid this channel Attack of Opportunity. I don't know who they are, but they've got 125 followers. So I'm going to send you guys over there. Let's go give them some support. Let them show them how we're doing out here. That being said, I got nothing else. If you guys got nothing else, remember, we love you, geeks. Good night.